Okay, so the Game Designing Tools website has been created to give you some templates to work with in order to plan task cards, lesson plan. The nice thing about these templates is once you click on any one of these on the website, they automatically, as long as you are logged into your Google Docs account or your Google account, you can see these templates. When you click on this, it automatically downloads a template straight into your Google account. So as you can see here, I have one with badminton courts and little stick people. Now the nice thing about this is I can adjust and move these around the screen anywhere I like, as you can see. And also, as demonstrated in the previous ones, I can copy and paste any of those in. In addition, if I don't want any of these things, I can just mark them and then delete them. If I want them back, just go to recall them back. The nice thing about this is you have two different pages. Any one of these pages you can manipulate to create your diagram. For instance, here, if I have a gym that has 4 badminton courts in it, I can draw a layout of that gym quite effectively. I can also use tools in the program, such as shapes, if I wanted to put a perimeter around that, and that can be done in different colors, like so. And if I wanted to send that to the back, I just mark it and send it to the back of it, and I create my outline. I can take from the previous slide, if I wanted to, I could copy any one of these that I think would be useful. Basically just right click and say, do that again, right click and say copy. And if I move to this one, now when I'm clicked on here, anywhere on the screen, I just go paste, and my little green figure appears on the screen. You can also manipulate the size of these things. So if I wanted to, I could reduce the size of the courts. If I wanted to have a different type of layout. And also I can delete things that I've input before. All of this enables me to create quite a dynamic look at how I plan my space. But in particular, mapping out the gym and the type of courts you have is very important. Once you've finished with it, if you want to export it, as before, just do download and choose one of these options. However, once you've got it into your Google account, it will stay there permanently. So even though I shut this down, if I look on my Google list, I actually have this diagram here that I've just been playing with is now saved. Until I actually delete it, anything I've done will be maintained, and I can edit that further in the future, regenerate the same diagram. As you can see, it maintains it, backs it up automatically the whole time. The other one you might like to play with is this one, which is a 3D, particularly good for creating task cards because it looks quite realistic. With this one, you see the same characters, but now you can place them on a court and actually have sort of a 3D effect where they're playing in a court where you can see the depth. You can also use like pylons as markers, and if need be, you can actually start to use the corners to shape the areas of play you're working in. All this gives you a nice realistic look to your diagrams. And then any of these things that you don't want, when you finish with them, if you just mark them and go delete, they will disappear. The template's always there. You can now take this diagram and basically just download it as an image, like you did before. So once it's downloaded, it will just be a JPEG or a PNG image, and it'll download onto your desktop, and then you can use that in whatever way you would need to use. In fact, it downloads into your download folder, as you can see here. And there's my 3D diagram I just started to create. And then this can be imported into any other editor. If you want to resize it, like we did before, I can do cropping and use the tools inside my editor to basically just cut that down to size. And then that image, now if I save it, top here, it will save on my desktop in the nice format that I'm after, as you can see there. Now you have a 3D diagram you can add to your task cards.